Lots of cryptocurrencies are performing fantastic on this weekly time frame. As we can see, there's lots of green here, lots of blue chips, lots of layer 1 infrastructure projects are also doing fantastic as Bitcoin consolidates around the $22,000 level. What we're looking at today is one of the biggest exploding cryptos that we've seen, which is GST, also known as Green Satoshi token. And this is part of the STEPN move to earn NFT token. And look at the volume that come in today, 1,261% increase. You can see on the daily time frame we've put through a massive impulse. We've come from $0.03 all the way up to 0.1184. So it saw over 300% increase, which is absolutely crazy. And if you look at the market cap over the last 3 months, you can see it launched around $150 million here, and we're slowly crawling back to those previous highs at the moment. So we're in this undervaluation phase. This looks like it may have been the pre-sale, I'm not too sure, or the ICO. This could have been one of the launches on a bigger centralized exchange, which caused it to go parabolic. So are we going to see GST return to those levels, or is it just going to be a simple, pump and dump kind of impulse followed by retracement? So what's happening at the moment is, of course, look at the RSI on the 4-hour time frame. We're not even going to talk about it because it speaks for itself. But if we do look at that 4-hour time frame, it's very, very clear, very, very obvious that we are extremely overbought, sitting here around 79 on the RSI. We look at the volume. Okay, great, we've got some massive volume, that's what we want. But if we look at the 20-day EMA, you can see we're really overextended, so it's not necessarily a good thing. And on the Bollinger Bands as well, we are super overextended, so it does mean that maybe a short position is more likely to yield some gains here in the short term, because as I say, oversold and overbought, usually they are big indicators, and right now we're overbought on that relative strength index. So we can see on the hourly time frame too, very, very overbought, and the Bollinger Bands has just gone absolutely crazy. So we did come up to $0.14 here, massive capitulation, massive retracement at that particular level. So I don't know what's truly going to happen, but if we take away our Bollinger Bands here, we can kind of understand what's going on with our Fibonacci retracement. You can see that we came back down to that 0.5 level, and now we're sort of getting 2 consecutive 30-minute green candles come in. If we look at the 5-minute time frame, again, looks like we're getting the sort of same thing happen over and over again. This was clearly an impulse here. We correct down to the 0.5. Now looking at what's happened just now, we're correcting down to the 0.786, and we're getting that second swing high come in. So it's possible that it will lead to another pump to the upside, but I don't think it's that likely on this scenario. We can see this pump took us to the 1.414. If we do get another pump here for GMT, maybe we'd be looking at the 1.272. If we're lucky, we could pump up to $0.15 over the next week or so. However, I think because of the euphoria, the greed attached with this, and the problem is with this project is that there is just an infinite supply. So it's inflationary. The problem with this project is that people simply gain the crypto and they immediately convert this project into USD. So it's not necessarily a bullish factor that there is an infinite supply which can go on forever. More users means higher supply, and in turn, in my opinion, that means a lower price. So this is the 5-minute time frame right now for our friend GST. It just looks really parabolic, and what I do think might happen is that we do actually slowly now retrace. I don't really anticipate that we're going to get many more all-time highs, but it does look like we're getting this sort of symmetrical triangle build up here. As we see, swing low, swing high. Are we going to get a swing low? Lots of support, of course, around this level here. Looking at the $0.086 level, so that could be a level we retrace to. I'm now waiting for this to cool down completely. 5-minute time frame is never too accurate. Even looking at the 30, we're still really, really overbought on that relative strength index. So in my opinion, if we do flip to that daily time frame, just so we can see the big green candle here, what we're waiting for is a retracement, and so far we retraced just above that 0.5, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do retrace a bit lower, maybe even to the $0.085 level. Guys, if you're new to the channel, I'm doing a $200 giveaway, just my way to say thank you to you guys for watching. It's of my favorite crypto project, Lucky Blocks. So all you got to do to enter is subscribe to the channel. Subscribe and you will be part of the prize draw, which is happening in August in a few weeks time. So please do subscribe, guys. I mean it. It's a massive thanks, and this is just a way to give back to you guys to say thank you. What's going on the crypto fear and greed index? We're sitting at 31, so we're coming back to a neutral market following all of the extreme fear, which has proved to offer prosperity to the high risk, high reward investors who did try to catch the falling knife. If you're one of those, pat on the back, because, you know, it takes a bit of bravery to do that in the turbulent world of crypto. Anyways, I'm going to probably wrap up this video. I think GST is one of the biggest, you know, move to earn projects that can massively grow in the future. However, for now, we've just got to see what happens following this kind of moonshot, because following greed always comes a retracement, and I wouldn't be surprised if we lose this $0.1 level and come back to at least 0.08 in the near future. Who knows? Anything can happen. See you guys. Stay crypto safe.